How semen retention actually boosts masculine energy. So when I started taking semen retention seriously back in October of 2023, I started realizing all of this time, energy, and memory and cognition benefits that it was giving me. Rather than using all of those benefits and all of that time and energy and stuff, pursuing women, asking girls out, texting girls, thinking of witty, clever things to say to get laid, and spending time with women and allocating all of that time and energy instead on your purpose. From a Christian perspective as well, my masculine energy just went up. So here's why. If you guys don't know who I am, if we're meeting for the first time, my name is GAINZalez. I'm a huge advocate on men's self-improvement, helping men become more masculine and to set them up for the path of success like I currently am. So throughout this video, if you resonate with me and you vibe with me, don't hesitate to scroll down and hit the subscribe button to join the community. So from a Christian perspective, it does say in Proverbs 31 that many kings have been ruined through women. So what does that mean? It's still relevant today, guys. I'll admit, I spent like a good year pursuing women, getting the dating phase out of my system, because for the longest time, when I was younger, it wasn't until I was 21 until I had like my first girlfriend, my first like experience ever with a woman. But before that, I was really shy, socially anxious, and I was kind of insecure to proceed in my life until I had at least a little bit of experience with women. And I did that, and I noticed how time consuming and energy consuming it is to get a girl's attention, set up a date, seeing her consistently. It's a lot of time, and I'm still young and I don't even have to worry about that. Like, it's not even my top priority. Your top priority right now should be getting your life together, getting your finances straight, getting your relationship with God straight, getting your body right and your diet right, because you're on self-improvement. You don't have time to be wasting on girls, and girls will come later. Once you're at your peak, women will come at you like nothing. A great example I heard from Semen Retention was, you have this garden, right? Instead of trying to grab butterflies and throw them into your garden because they'll fly away anyways, instead focus on harnessing and nurturing that garden, making it as beautiful as possible. Then over time, you'll see those butterflies start to gravitate towards that garden. The garden is your life and you. So why are you gonna try to get a bunch of girls when your garden isn't the way it should be and it isn't at its max potential? And once you realize this, you actually spend time focusing on yourself, growing spiritually, physically, financially. All of the aspects that it takes to increase that is a masculine thing. Thus, your masculine energy will go up. And women can tell this. That's why women like older men, because they're more experienced, they're more masculine, and you're not going to be getting higher masculine energy by just sitting around busting nuts on yourself. No, you get masculine energy through experience, through hardships, through traumas, and overcoming them. When you have all this time and energy that you otherwise would be pursuing women, you'll be hitting the gym more. It's going to increase your testosterone, your muscle mass, thus your masculine energy. You're going to be perhaps wanting to join some kind of sport, like a fighting gym, for example, which is by far the best in my opinion. Like, I train judo and I have more time and energy to dedicate into that, growing in my martial arts aspect in life. That's also going to boost masculine energy. Any man that knows how to fight is by default more masculine. And being more on purpose, focusing on my YouTube, focusing on my business, focusing on my schoolwork to get my money up. This is also a masculine trait. Being able to provide is masculine because men are the providers, right? This is by far the most masculine energy inducing thing. Men being on their purpose, men being on their God-given task, because it says it in the Bible. Like, the Bible is your guide in life. And for the longest time, I was kind of like one of those watered down Western Christians. They're like, oh yeah, I dread to read the Bible. Oh yeah, Christianity. Well, I still believed. I didn't have that innate desire to pursue God and to learn stuff from the Bible that, mind you, has a lot of good stuff when it comes to semen retention and fulfilling your purpose than you actually realize. And God will reward those who work hard. It says in the Bible, I believe in Proverbs, that bad things pretty much happen to people that are lazy, and that includes busting nuts and watching porn and being a degenerate. But instead, you use all that time and energy to become a better version of yourself. And the byproduct of that is an increase in your masculine energy. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Now, I have yet to get into a relationship. Like, I've never been in a actual committed long-term relationship, but I'm genuinely curious and excited to see how this new perspective, my new growth, my maturity, and being on semen retention will affect the quality of that relationship. Oh man, just imagine being on semen retention, finding a girl with similar values, understands your journey. She's also Christian and she understands your semen retention journey, and you're on similar wavelengths and vibrations. Oh man, that's like the most ideal relationship to be in, But you shouldn't be worrying about that. I'm certainly not worried about that now. I'm more worried about getting my money right and leveling up in this life rather than trying to get the next nut off of a woman. It's not fulfilling. It's a waste of time. Sure, you'll gain experience, but you'll gain far more value in life by sticking to your God-given purpose. So if you're young, just spend time reflecting, do a lot of nature walks, listen to podcasts, invest in audiobooks and knowledge and books and courses and coaching, and eventually you're going to discover your purpose. And once you do, stick to that purpose. That purpose is your girlfriend, instead of wasting it on relationships that aren't even going to last because you're just lonely and you want to fill that void. No, guys, God fills that void. Being on your purpose fills that void because you're pleasing God by being on your purpose. As long as your purpose isn't being a criminal or anything like that, assuming you're actually doing good for the world and helping people, because that's what life is about, helping people. So if you're not helping others, you're wasting your time. So guys, if you want to watch a video on how it shows that you are on semen retention, watch this video and I'll see you there.